Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. You know, when they say you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Well, what they don't tell you is when you make plans and those fall through, you have to be resourceful. So what happened to me is I had plans, I had a bunch of grants lined up, and for some reason they didn't come through. So I was left hanging because I was really counting on them. I had a business plan, I had a couple ideas, which would have been really good, and I would have been fine. Oh, that's either Maggie or Lazarus. But when that happened, I had to go into survival mode. And one of the first things that had to go was my beloved Starlink. I love it. It's fabulous service, but at almost $170 Canadian a month, I couldn't do it, you know. Plus I had to run the generator every time because it takes a lot of juice. So that was one of the first casualties. And in order to get more data on my phone, I just upped my plan. So now I get 50 gig, which, you know, lasts me about half the month. So I decided, well, I have to be resourceful. I have to do something because, you know, I took a couple of Tony Robbins courses, and as everyone knows, I love Bob Proctor. I mean, I'm so sad that he's gone. But what they both said is that you can change your paradigm, and things don't happen to you, they happen for you. So I adopted that, and I'm like, you know what, I'm pretty resourceful. I've made things happen on a shoestring. I mean, the fact that I'm still here after all the things that I've done, like really stupidly wrong, is amazing. Hey, come on, do you want to come up? Oh, that's Lazarus. Come here, Lazarus. Oh, come here. He's covered in burrs. So one of the things that I did is I ended up getting a job, and it's actually pretty cool. It's 5 days a week, and even if I was able to keep the Starlink, I'd only be here on weekends, and it just didn't make sense. So I just use my phone, and it seems to be working out, you know, reasonably well. And the other thing I did is I started a garden, and it's a pretty big garden, and I spent about $100 on plants, but it gave me a really great idea, because I walked into the nursery and I was just like, oh, I could live here. And then I found it was for sale, right? And it was like only 1.1 million, but on a commercial property, got to be cash, and I do not have cash. So I decided, well, maybe I could start my own nursery because I love plants, I'm vegan, and maybe that would work. So, you know, I had invested in some materials for the business plan that are still sitting unpacked somewhere here. So I'm like, you know, this isn't, I mean, I didn't get depressed too much about it. I mean, of course I got a little depressed because I was used to a certain type of lifestyle. And the camper's been awesome. I use that to go to work, and I work 5 days a week. So I bring that with me, and I just live in that. And then I bring that home, and I don't have to move for those 5 days. So that's really good. And the other thing is that, you know, I just have to be resourceful. And unfortunately, my fridge, it works sometimes in the camper, but I think it has to be level, and I just never level my camper. I just like park wherever I park. And so I've had to rely on, you know, stuff that I don't get a lot of fresh salads and vegetables because it just rots in the fridge because the fridge doesn't work. So it's been vegan grilled cheese sandwiches, and then I make curried rice with chickpeas. The other thing that's gone is the diesel generator, the big one. A friend helped me, and we stuffed that thing into my camper, so that was an interesting week. So the diesel doctor has the generator right now. It's not a priority. I don't need it at this moment. So it could be a few months till I get it back, but everything's working okay. So life's had its ups and downs for the last couple of years, but there's always something you can do about it. So that's my wish for you today. And hey, I am up to 60 subscribers, so thank you so much. I thought I would just put some videos of Lazarus and Maggie rolling, and some pretty flowers and some trees from my work area. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.